You guys, it's Puka here, and today I'm gonna be talking about what I'd like to see changed in Valorant, because this shit has been driving me insane for so fucking long, bro. And the number one thing I want to say that needs to be changed is remove the right click from the classic. I beg. And another thing is, make the bullets shoot straight on every single gun so it's actually competitive and the gunfights are actually fair. I don't get why I have to zoom in to get actual accurate bullets when I should be able to just hit fire and hit the head, you know what I mean? But what Riot needs to do is they need to wake up, realize that their game isn't actually competitive because they have so many flaws that like it's just a bunch of luck. Like the right click is RNG, classics single fire is complete RNG if it actually hits their head because you have to tap it and it just goes in every direction, and then randomly it might just hit their head if you're lucky. Even if you have it on their head, it will just go around their head. Same with the Vandal. I don't know what that's about. I would like if they removed the ability to shoot while moving at all. So like if you're running, you're literally, if you press left click, nothing comes out of your gun. That's the way it should be until you stop and press shift. Or no, until you not until you press shift, until you counter strafe and actually stop. You shouldn't be able to shoot your gun at all. It should just be locked. Like your gun should not be able to fire bullets. Because that'd actually make a reaction time test, who stops first and who headshots who first. That'd be better. And another problem is they have people from other countries that are on like 50 to 60 ping, shouldn't above 50 ping, let's say, okay? They shouldn't be able to play on London servers, let's say for an example, London servers, whenever they're across the fucking planet, you know what I mean? Like they should not be able to play on these servers because they're just abusing ping and they look like they're running on my screen, but they're actually, and they see me 20 years before I see them. It's not fair at all, honestly. And it just rewards bad reaction time. Like if I have the fastest reaction time in the lobby, just because of ping, they'll kill me, actually have a chance of killing me, you know what I mean? And that's why it makes it so hard to opt sometimes. Like if you're holding an angle, they swing you, they see you way before you see them, and you fire, but then you're dead because it's too late, they're ping diff, which is even more RNG. That's more luck in the game. And dude, it's not like there isn't enough luck in the game already. Like it's a 5v5 team-based game. You have 4 random guys in your teammates, 4 random guys in your team, all different mentalities. They're all in different hours of the game. They could have like 500 hours, 1k hours. They're all at different levels, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's another thing they need to fix, the matchmaking. The matchmaking is so fucking bad. They just match you with any random motherfucker that turns on the game as an immortal, bro. Like, or in your rank rating. Even though their skill level, solo individual skill level, isn't actually at the same level as yours. The only thing is, okay, so there's so much you can do as a solo player, right? I just saw that they're releasing this game mode that's you make your own team, which is actually competitive, but I still want them to implement the changes with the right click and the actual accuracy on the bullets. Like they say it's a precise shooter, okay, but their fucking bullets do not go straight most of the time. Like about 70% of the time, if you're lucky, they will go straight. 30% they don't, so there's a lot of luck there. That's a fuck ton of luck. That should not be a thing. It should be 100% of the time my shots hit when it's on their head, you know what I mean? Instead of that bullshit where it's just fucking RNG. And if they just removed running gun in it, my bullets would probably shoot straight. They just need to remove the ability to shoot while moving at all. You shouldn't be able to shoot your gun at all if you're moving. You should have to stand fully still to shoot. Or else, if they don't want to fix that, just make it that you can shoot and run. Like you were able to swing and just shoot and precisely hit them in the head. That's way more competitive than just RNG running gun randomly headshots me across the map, you know what I mean? That shit needs to go, bro. And another thing is, whenever you're mid-air on like jet arrays, I want them to make it where it's either precise or it's not precise, you know what I mean? Because it's just brain dead RNG gunfights. Like if someone flies into the site with a fucking classic as rays and right clicks me in the face, like did they precisely right click me in the face, or was that just pure luck? Because it's RNG where the bullets go, right, when you're mid-air. They need to make it decide on whether they want their gunplay to be precise mid-air or inaccurate. Or else you shouldn't be able to shoot in air at all. That's the 3 options. But for some reason they were just like, let's just make it about luck. Let's just sometimes they might get lucky and get a right click and it'll hit all 3 shots on the head, or they'll be flying through the air with a Vandal and headshot you, or a Phantom. Like, I don't understand their logic. Who the fuck came up with that idea? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh my god, it's actually so hard to think about how dumb that is. That is fucking brain dead. It's the same with the AWP as well. You shouldn't be able to shoot mid-air when you have an AWP. Or any gun in general. Just, no, like, I'd actually even say the judge. You shouldn't be able to shoot shotguns mid-air. That'd make it actually hard to use a shotgun. And it would require way more skill to use a shotgun if they had it where you had to be on the ground. If you're mid-air, you just can't shoot it. That's all I wanted. That's literally all I want. It's not that complicated. But for some reason, Riot loves the RNG. That's why Valorant isn't actually competitive. There's so much luck involved. Unlike a game, so let's compare it to something like Osu, where there's no luck at all. The only part that is luck is how you feel on the day, and that in Osu, and that's it. Like that's the only luck in Osu. Some people could be feeling amazing one day, having the day of their life, fucking hitting everything. Other days someone could be missing everything, you know what I mean? That's the only luck in Osu and any aim trainer sort of game. Osu is an aim trainer, but what I mean is like any game, so like grid shot and aim labs, there's no luck in that. That's just your pure muscle memory and skill, right? It hits the ball, whenever you click on the ball, it kills the ball. It's pure accurate in grid shots. So what I basically want Riot to do is try to come as close as they can to a competitive game, because their game has too much RNG right now, in my opinion. Most people won't even notice this RNG because they don't play the game enough. I have 3k hours in ranked alone, bro. Like, I know there's so much RNG in this game, man. And when you play the game this much, like, it's unbearable dying to the same shit that you have no control over, and you lose games over this brain dead shit, bro. Like, it's fucking crazy. I just wish their guns shot straight and they were the same size of bullets every single time you shot the bullet. And I think if they remove running gun, it would actually fix most of the problems, like the ability to shoot at all while moving. Even if you're shift walking, you shouldn't be able to shoot until you fully stop moving. If Riot implements these fucking changes, the game will be 10 times more fun. I'm telling you, it'll be way more competitive. There'll be no 50 ping or 40. I didn't even say 40 ping abusers or just fucking aids to play against. They removed 40 ping players from, like, you should only be able to play on your own servers, I think, in my opinion. High ping is bullshit, bro. I don't even know why people have high ping. Like, fuck me, it's so hard to play against. But and the amount of luck, like, yeah, I wish everyone was on LAN. It'd just be so much more competitive. But that's basically it. This is a bit of a rant, I'm not gonna lie. These are just my thoughts. Riot, please fix your game, I beg. You have been sleeping for 3 years. You haven't nerfed the classic in 3 years. Like, you nerfed it once and it was not even a good nerf. Just remove the right click. Or else you could make it that you have to switch it to the right click mode, right? So you have to do a little animation, switch to the right click mode, and then, but the right click should be precise, okay? Not fucking RNG where you just right click randomly and just the bullets spread everywhere, and if you hit their head, you're lucky. Like, just make it precise, please. There has to be a skill gap to it, please. Not just the bullshit random shit that you usually put in your game, which is just pure RNG. And by the way, I didn't even mention agents in this game. That's a whole nother video, bro. The amount of agents that need to be fucking nerfed, it's crazy. Especially the ones that throw flashes that last fucking 3 or 4 seconds long. It's fucking brain dead. And the fade dog still needs to be removed from the game. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm not going to keep going on about this. That's the end of the rant. Make sure to like and sub, and I'll see you in the next one. You know how it is. Riot, fix your game, please.